Yo, so John O sent the video, man, to the chat, and there were two ladies having a discussion about when they meet a man and that man tells them, "Okay, I want to see you without your makeup." Mm-hmm. And one of the ladies made a statement saying that when she hears a man say that, she feels like he can't afford her upkeep. It's giving ugly as fuck.
I mean, I have several thoughts on this. Like, first off, like, I'm not even gonna go the obvious route of what she's trying to address.
Right.
But like the realistic concerns of if I'm asking you, like, what, and this is my experience as a man in relationships with women. I gotta know, can my friends stop by like randomly? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because how you look with makeup is, and I mean, I don't even, I'm not even talking about like a male chauvinist. I'm talking about by my experience of women, allowing random people to show up if they don't got a face on. You know what I'm saying? I want to know, can my friends just randomly stop by, or is it like a hazmat area, like cut off, nobody enters unless the face is beat? You know what I'm saying? I gotta know.
I don't want to wake up in the morning and be shocked. I won't be afraid and like want to run if I wake. You know what I'm saying? It has to be like, yo, and then because if you, to me, man, this may sound corny, but if you beautiful on this, like if you good like if you beautiful, like for real beautiful, all that don't matter so much. You know what I'm saying? Like if you dope, if you a dope chick, all that don't matter as much. I'm still gonna see you as being bad. But if you got all this extra, like if it looks like I could take like a chisel and just, you got so much makeup on, like I just go and like get all that like makeup off you. And have you been around women that smell like makeup?
Oh yeah.
Okay, you can smell
like chemicals.
You can smell the chemicals. You can smell the hair.
You can,
all that.
You can smell or you can even hear the dogs crying that have been the makeup tested on. I mean, like,
smell the ghosts of the pets.
I don't like women that take a long time to get ready for things. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that. And then like man, I remember I worked with this lady. And like she was beautiful, she was beautiful as fuck.
Yeah,
as long as she had makeup on. I seen her She came in the job one day without a makeup. She looked like Nelson Mandela, bro. I mean, ugly. I mean, I was like, God damn.
I ain't gonna call her out by name, but like the chick that, like, of all my chicks, the one that got the most attention when the makeup came off.
That was it.
She was one of these people who ain't gonna let you see her without her face beat. So
normally I can tell the chicks I've been with, like I can tell, be like, all right, I can tell you good without the makeup. I can tell. You know what I mean? Because like if I see a chick talk to her, whatever, she all wearing too much makeup, I'm like, no, I'm okay, thank you.
I mean, I mean,
that's cool, but you know what I mean? Not for me.
Who I fell in love with has had no determination or there's no connection between how well she did makeup and my legitimate like feelings for it. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Like, those things just don't matter.
They don't go together.
They don't
go together, man. And this chick talking about, I think it's because you're not gonna be able to afford my upkeep. Well, damn, if you need that much upkeep, what's the issue? What kind of problem you got?
And look, here's my other thoughts on it. Good for her. But also good for me, because guess what? I probably don't, I don't have it, or I don't want to pay for your upkeep.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, like, if you even, before you met me, one of your factors is, do you think I can afford your upkeep? Just go ahead and say no.
I ain't buying a Build-A-Bear.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to build like a Build-A-Bear. Like, yo, I'm trying
keep
to
on
build a bear.
Build-A-Bear. You can keep on building a bear.
You should keep building that piece every day.
Like, every 2 weeks, she need to be put back together.
Well, I gotta have an upkeep on you. Like, buy your false pieces and.
I might need to start asking, how much do you spend on cosmetics? I mean, let's be real. I know we as men we try to be like, oh, I ain't got a type. I got a type. I like bitches that look like librarians. You know what I'm saying?
That's like, a very specific niche.
I'm saying
the one that got away from me. Shit, she was not a put on makeup, know how to put makeup. You know, like. So it didn't matter to me. So
I just want the whole gamut, man. I'd be like all different kinds, man.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, I dated all kinds. Yeah, like the one I know that like cool, I had the most feelings for resemble like. To agree with my man's over here, she was very library-ish. Yeah. And I remember girls like, you could do better. I'm like,
but I dig her.
I feel what you're saying, but I'm not with her because I think this is the best looks I can get. I'm with her for everything else about her.
It goes back to that. That's what I'm saying, man. You put too much focus on the makeup and the hair and all this. I get you trying to attract a man and all that, but also you gotta look at the kind of man you're gonna attract, because if he's just into that, he's not gonna be into you and care about everything else. So when shit hits the fan, because life be lifing, he ain't gonna be around for you. He gonna treat you like shit, or he gonna be on to the next chick he have to build. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be on to the next Instagram looking airbrush looking bride. You know what I mean?
But I even feel like, because here's the thing is, for a long while, I hold the theory that women don't even do this for us.
No, they don't.
You know what I'm saying?
No, they don't.
So, like, what she's really asking for is, are you going to afford the upkeep so she can compete with Mrs. Jones and stuff? I'm like, that's crazy.
That's
Because, like, again, you ain't doing it you ain't going, when you got a man and you dressing up to the nines to go to work, you ain't doing that for your man.
Oh, no.
You're not doing that for your man.
She's doing that for her work husband.
Yeah, and all the female competition she got up at work.
Right.
Like, I mean, he's the benefactor, sure, but that's not why she's doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Man, so she can get hated on. I'll be like, yeah, you wearing butt lifts and you got your titties out, and these other women are gonna be like, girl, you know what I mean? Because you're going to a job. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, man.
I mean, it's gonna happen. You know?
I'm telling you, I've seen women like, it's just like, why are you doing all this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at their desk pounding on makeup.
Pounding it on.
Yeah,
man.
just pounding it on. I seen this girl, like, they got a BBL and she ugly as hell. Like, that don't make sense. Like, you spending money on the wrong things. You know
I mean, I guess they just trying to play a very specific lottery of guys that don't care. Like,
I guess so, man.
Yeah, man. You know, but some of them BBLs be looking hard. Like, I don't want no hard.
Like, a good BBL is like a winning lottery ticket. Like, I mean, they're not common. No, they don't come around often.
Nah, bro.
Nah.
I've seen some. I think women want them so much that it's like, I seen like this lady with a bad BBL. It was like her butt was pushed in. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, one part was out.
If you don't have a couple of commas in your bank account, you really shouldn't go get a BBL.
Nah,
because you could die.
You that shit alone.
Okay, let's say you're not even gonna die. It's probably not gonna look good unless you got like Mr. Miami kind of money or whatever. Like, it probably ain't even gonna look good.
And your ass gonna be leaking.
Yeah,
they have chemicals coming out.
That's
be stinking.
Yeah, and then it's like, I know you don't wipe that well. You can't wipe all that.
And there's humidity. And all kinds of things going on, man.
Like,
why do you think there's such an uptick in these body like deodorants? You know what I'm saying? Like our whole life commercials are just and now it's like,
cracks and crevices, man.
Yeah, so I'm telling you, soon as
increased BBL community.
Soon as I start smelling stripper spray, I feel like you don't properly bathe. It's bitch, you covering something up.
Stripper spray.
You know when they be smelling like pina colada and shit.
Yeah. I be like,
smell like car perfumes.
Yeah. Like, damn, girl, you smell cheap as hell.
Like Corinthian leather.
Why does it smell like car Dracono?
I know, girl, you smell like express car wash up in this motherfucker.
man.
Y'all done seen the video I sent of the mom in the car with the kids? Like, woo, boy, like, I have a lot of thoughts on this. I mean, she's talking about, she's telling them, trying to kill them kids, like, kids got to stay in a kid's role. Then why are you having a conversation about
your bills?
He didn't give you your Christmas money or his birthday money, and now you pawning the PS? Like, how the hell is this a reinforced, like, thing you got going on when they obviously are involved in adult business when you're trying to wring money out there, motherfucker?
Yeah, that's my thing. It's like, yo, he ain't the man of the house. Like, he a kid, you know, that's his PS5 or whatever. You know what I mean? If he couldn't afford it to however he got it, if it was a gift or whatever, or if she bought it for him, whatever. Yo, it's not for yours to be pawning like that. No. You know what I'm saying? To be like, you owe me money. Well, you probably shouldn't have had him if you couldn't afford him. I mean, it's kind of basic logic, you know what I mean? And then you asking them for bill money? Kid was what? How old you think that kid was, man?
I mean, like, I think there was like at least two kids in there. One was older, one was like, I think the one losing the PS5 was probably like 10 or 12.
Yeah, come on, you don't need to be thinking about that right now. Maybe think about them grades and whatnot, man.
I mean, like,
my light bill, man. It's your light bill.
I understand things get hard, but the conversation should be like, I'll pay. Like, if you really that down and out, and you got to take your kids' money, tell me you're gonna pay him back, but you you just expect this motherfucker to pay a light bill with his birthday money. Like, are you insane? Like,
going hard.
The fact that she filmed it.
Oh, that too.
And put it out.
She thinks she ate. She ate on that video.
No, I think that was like a new form of a thirst trap. Like she trying to show herself off, but at the same time she trying to let you know. If you want to fuck with me, I need money because I'm about to pawn my son's PS5.
I mean,
you know, some dudes will be like, "Girl, I'll take care of you."
Yeah,
in the
girl,
I'll go
you know,
ahead
all
and do
up in
that.
the
and there's probably some PlayStation fans are like, nah, mommy, don't. You can't do a little man like that. You can't pawn me. I got you. What you need on that?
She probably got a GoFundMe right now.
Oh, I bet.
You know what I'm saying?
Probably
What she should have done is going to hit up who on his team on his group network and be like, hey, he ain't gonna play for the next 3 weeks unless y'all all pitch in and get some money because other shit
Y'all
gonna be
losing.
cut off.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
If he's that good. But that's kind of like, I guess that is kind of a new thing, like a struggle thirst trap.
It's a struggle thirst trap. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, you know, she was a good-looking woman, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
You know, she tried to have the angles.
Yeah,
you know
try
what
to
I'm
show
saying?
her breasts.
Yeah.
Showing them boobies.
And she arguing with, you know, but her daughter is for the win, though. Her daughter was putting it to her like,
Like maybe
like-
you should. I don't want you to go out all the time. Like, damn, you really thought this video was gonna make you look good?
right.
Show didn't.
Sure didn't. I
Had
mean,
the obverse effect.
your daughter just let you know you need to get your priorities straight. You know what I'm saying?
Off top.
And you recorded it.
Yeah.
You recorded
and put it out. Like,
And
you not
put it
just
out.
recorded it. You put it out.
Put it out.
You know what I'm saying?
Because again, she probably thought like, oh, they gonna feel this. Everybody
Yeah.
gonna feel no.
But to her credit, though,
No.
there is like if you look at a lot of these posts with these women, there's so many dudes in the comments to be like, "Oh, you so beautiful. I love you. I can take care of you." And I'll be like, "Yo, man, that's not even her in the thing." Like,
Oh, man.
and these dudes be like making heart emojis and like, "Yo, that ain't even the broad that posted it. Like, what you doing, man?" You know what I'm saying? If we posted something with a chick on it, they be, "Hey, let me go ahead and get at you."
Yeah.
with the thing." I'm like,
Who
"Hey,
is that?
Yeah, like,
Where
nah,
the heck's
bro.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean that. But this segues back to her earlier point. There are some people who don't care.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, that's a lot of people don't.
Yeah, man.
It's wild out here on the internet.
It
I
is.
mean, you know, hey, look, maybe they just really are that somebody for somebody. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they just really did find love. I hope they did.
Yeah.
God bless him.
Yeah, God bless you and your pockets.
Now, whoever is this guy, or whoever she's wife to be, I feel
Ooh.
sorry for you, brother.
Oh, yeah, you gonna go
whoever
through
you
it.
meant to be with, God,
You're gonna go
bless.
through it.
Right.
Oh man, you just like struggle. I don't like peace. I like war. Always.
Yeah, man. Yo, shout out to Micah. He sent the video earlier, man.
Yeah.
Coleone, my oldest
Micah
son.
Coleone.
Word, peace, man.
Yeah, shout out to Micah. He sent the video of Drewski on the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
And he explained the term for studs. They have a term that they call sneak dicking. Meaning that every once in a while they sneak out and get some dick. That's wild to me. Very wild.
Yeah, that's wild. Cause man, you know, I'd be confused hitting the stud because
Yeah.
they be kind of dudeless sometimes. I see why some of them are studs. Like,
Yeah,
he
we already know how you
Yeah.
felt about studs or women that look like Pharrell. So I mean,
Yeah, that was one. She was like a stud, like nice body stuff. Turned around, I was like, oh, you know, it's Pharrell. But like, yeah, that's why I think, you know, I'm a face guy. I like women with pretty faces.
Right.
And like, yeah, some of them be having mad pretty faces. But then like they be walking and acting. They got shoulders like dudes.
Yeah, the mannerisms.
I'll be like, nah.
dress like I
just can't. But I get what he was saying, like borrowing their clothes and stuff. Man. You know what I'm saying?
I get that.
I'm like the fit is fly. I can't front on the fit is fly. I can't fit in it, but yeah, you fit is
But
fly.
I ain't gonna borrow your vagina because I'm be weird. I'm be weirded out. You know
Right.
what I mean?
You know, it be tripping me out when I see a stud sagging like, man, stop sagging with that big ass booty.
Yeah, you see that? That's weird. You sagging with a big ass.
Yo, big ass.
It's weird, man.
Try to sag around here. Your legs don't even fit properly in man jeans.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's like
You got thighs and childbirth and hips.
Yeah, it's
Trying
like
to-
okay, all right. You know what I mean? But
I see his point. He's like hanging out with your homeboy that has a period because you can talk to him. You know
I don't know what
what I mean?
Jersey said.
You know, it's kind of like that. You
Hey,
know?
we got
I
periods.
can see that though. I mean,
I get that.
I can see myself being like friends with a stud.
I've been friends with a stud before.
Yeah.
It's
I
cool.
have too.
It's cool, man.
I was cool with one that I worked with. She was mad cool. We used to talk about everything too. That's the
yeah,
thing
it's
about
be cool.
And she used to talk to me like she was
dude.
a dude.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I was fucking this bitch. I'm like,
But how are you? Wait, what?
like what?
How does that? What? How does that work?
Yeah, I was like, okay, all right.
I guess so.
After a while, it was just natural. You know what I'm saying? But then, like we be checking out asses at work and shit.
Yeah.
Boy, that bitch got a big ass.
Like, but like how? Like what you gonna do with it? Like how you enjoy that?
Yeah.
Like, I guess. Okay. Well, I'll play pretend with you.
Hey, different strokes for different folks.
Amen to that.
Right.
Yeah, there's a lot of that.
Right. I do have a chocolate theory.
What's that?
So, this chocolate theory is provided by the letter D.
Okay.
I feel like studs and a lot of other women out here with manly looking faces, all of them have dads whose name starts with the letter D. I don't know why, man, but motherfuckers.
How did you confirm? How did you
Yeah,
confirm
how did
that?
that-
Yo, because I know this girl that got a manly looking ass jaw, and
Right.
her dad's name is Daryl. And I'm like, yo, it's got to be something. If your dad's first name starts with the letter D, you's a manly looking motherfucker.
So you think that's across the board, or you think that's
I
just?
think it's across the
He said
board.
this is the chocolate daddy theory. He thinks
I
that.
think
No,
it's
because I know some beautiful women that have had dads with
Yeah,
D.
see, he's throwing salt in your
But
theory here.
I think what you're saying, if they have that,
if they have manly looking features,
right, then they dad.
more than likely
Okay.
your dad's name begins with the letter D.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
I might have to start a survey. I'm gonna post this clip with the survey. Like, hey,
Yeah.
hey, post your manly mug and let me know what your daddy name.
Yeah, what's your dad's name?
No, fuck y'all. Y'all some haters. My dad's name is Stewart. But she knows she's manly looking?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Like, yeah, we want to see them chins. Put your jawbones in the chat.
Looking like Rock post surgery.
Look like they could take a punch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that girl could take a punch, man. Her dad's name is David, man.
She got an iron chin.
Yeah, she do.
And I seen the video on TikTok, man. It was like somebody was filming this girl like she came in a restaurant and she cut these people. And then she was like, "Excuse you," you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And she was trying to look all cute, but like that
Jawline too heavy.
jawline was Rocky. Boy, it was like Rocky 5 up in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was like China pre-surgery, boy.
Oh,
I was like,
yeah. She had a mandible,
man,
mechanical mandible.
Now post-surgery, all right, maybe, but pre-surgery,
Yeah.
impossible.
Well, she knew it. That's why she went and
Yeah,
got
well, that's
that.
why she wouldn't did it. But yeah, that's like, boy, she looked like Bluto from fucking like Popeye and shit.
Oh
like,
man, yeah, that was a rock solid chin right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's my theory, man.
I think it's gonna require some further investigation.
Yeah,
before
yeah.
Because
To
your
be fur-
your theories have been pretty solid. I think this one's gonna need some more
To
like
be further investigated.
yeah, so
Yeah,
at
that's why
least
it's a theory, you
some
know?
demonstrable evidence for me to verify before I can settle on this being a working theory.
That's an ill one right there.
That's what's
man.
up,
Yeah.
bro.
yeah, you may be out of pocket for this one.
All right, I want to shout out to my man Reggie Mitchell, part of the Acquired Nuts podcast.
Okay.
Yeah,
What
shout
up?
out to their podcast, man. I had a good time on their podcast.
What,
man.
acquired nuts?
Acquired Nuts.
Word, I like that.
He put up a post, and
That's dope.
and the post was asking bar for bar, who are your top 3 spitters? And it had a picture of Bodie James, Rock Marciano,
Yeah.
Mac Homie, Benny the Butcher, 38 Special, Conway, Stove God Cooks, Ransom, and Rome Streets.
Okay.
So the majority of these guys are Griselda artists.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
There's definitely type. They
There's
got a
there's
type
a
to
Steve's.
pick from here.
Oh.
A lot of them don't use a lot of drums.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But
They
we
dope, but-
we went through it. We listened to a little bit of music to refresh ourselves, and
Yeah.
I think the one that we agree on the most is Ransom.
Yeah, Ransom still, I like what he be talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He be talking about some grown man-ish, still kind of thugged out, but like, yo, man, I've been through some stuff, but yo, things is better, God.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Ransom always been like a spitter to me, man.
Yeah,
like he
yeah,
always
yeah.
had bars.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he didn't really get his just due back in the
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
You know, before him and Joe Budden got into a beef.
Right.
And then even after the beef, I think he was putting out some pretty strong mixtapes back then.
Word,
but
word.
It just didn't.
Yeah, I
pop
remember his
for him
name
like
floating
that.
around real heavy, you know
yeah,
what I mean?
Yeah.
With that other dude, 38 Special ain't bad.
38 Special.
Yeah, I'm not that familiar, but what I heard, I was like, yo, that's some solid bars. It's very solid production too. So I mean,
production.
Like
Nice.
that's how sometimes I don't know how to judge them fairly because like maybe these guys are rapping on maybe they don't even have producer on the track and it's just they were beat. But that 38 Special definitely sounded like it was produced. Like it was fire.
Yeah, 38 Special is dope. I like Stove God Cooks. I like that dude. He got crazy coke lines.
Yeah, he was like praising ball, like
He must be a Clips fan.
But man, he
moving mad birds.
Yeah, he reminds me of like a toned ODB.
Okay.
Like he ain't wild as ODB,
right?
But he got like a certain. Like if
Delivery.
ODB was turned down a couple,
he was so coked up. He wasn't all coked up.
Right,
God bless him.
Right.
You know what I mean? No, for real. Like you know what I'm saying? He's wild. Like, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
But he reminds me of that. But I think like the third person that we all agree with on this list was it Benny the Butcher.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Benny. He's solid.
Benny,
come on. It's Benny the Butcher.
I mean, like, I don't know, I can't say anything about his extracurriculars, but when it comes to the microphone, like, boy is like, he's solid.
He's nice with it, man.
Yeah, I liked everybody on this list. If I was to go just off of my own personal three, it had to be Ransom, Stove God, and I would go with Benny the Butcher. But my option, and Conway, come on, man.
Conway. Yeah, Conway, man.
That's not fair, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's not fair to put them in there. But if I had, let me just drop Conway and Benny the Butcher out.
All right.
Everybody else left, I would probably have to. My third option would be between Boldy and Rock.
Rock Marciano, he nice, man.
Yeah, what I heard from Rock, like he was solid too.
Nice.
Like
he been nice. He been nice.
Yeah.
But I think, man, Rock is the one that started all this no drum shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. He started like spitting bars with no drums.
Back in the Gap,
Back in the Gap.
And he said when I was doing radio and stuff, like he had some singles that he was trying to take off that I supported. You know what I mean? It was dope. You know, that could when he was on Maybach Music back in the Gap, like he could have took off, man. I'm not sure what the politics was with that, but I was gunning for him. I seen him rock a few stages too. He was nice with it, man. It was just all around. I thought he should have blown. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
I just remember in my early days of learning how to rap and like some, especially when you don't have production, usually rapping over somebody else's beats,
right,
and like the way motherfuckers that don't care about a hook or a verse have you just somewhere. My biggest fear would be have a segment of my verse that has no beat because I'm like, Jesus Christ, this shit's about to be like Mystical. Because boy, in my early days, I could not, unless I had the fucking beat.
Word.
Boy, I couldn't be. I could not be on beat. Like
it sounded like Killer Army or something, like just like all over the
Blueface
beat.
and Mr. No, Blueface and Silk the Shocker. Boy, those are like all over the map.
Oh, just
all over the map.
Yeah.
And Silk the Shocker had some good albums, music wise, but lyric wise.
Because I'm sure when they're in the lab, they'll be like, "Hey, all right," because this will look like in those like that's what people would tell me. All right, like after I struggled like 5 takes all over the map, they're all right, say it like this. I'll be like, "Oh, all right,
I hear how you want me to do it,"
and then I get it. So I'm sure Silk will be in there, will be like. Oh man! All right, just do it like this, man. Just do it like this.
I used to think something was wrong with him. I was like, "Yo, man!" Like, I'm serious. When the first time I heard him, I thought it was a joke. I was like, "Oh yeah," man. And people was like, "No, man, that's real." Like, yo, bumping it, and I was like, "Are you hearing the same thing I'm hearing, dog?"
Yeah,
I mean, to each their own, but I just hell.
Here's the thing: like Blueface, he's not on. He's not on point. But I understand like the what he's saying, the tone. Like there's some I can see where you, boy, hearing Silk back in the day. I'm like.
What?
Who put him on here? I'm like, he's his brother. I'm like, this makes all the sense in the world because goddamn, he could kill a song like nobody's business.
It's like to me, it sounds like somebody like kind of griping over some instrumental. I'm griping real quick. I'm not even rapping.
It's like he doesn't have like a rap voice. He didn't even sound like gritty or urban as opposed to everybody else on fucking No Limit.
Yeah, because everybody else on No
Limit at the time.
Even if because I wasn't into him, but like I got what people liked. Like I get why you like it. It's not for me, but I get why you dig it. You know
He
what I'm
wasn't
saying?
any of those things.
No, I was like that one. I still don't get that one, man.
Like he's not Ice Cream Man. He not none of this stuff. Like his delivery, how he said the words, none of his tone, none of it was like. Other than being Masterpiece's brother, he ain't have nothing. And C Murder's brother. Because like then, like I get why you like C Murder. You know what I'm saying? Like if you like C Murder, I get it.
Yeah.
I don't understand Silk the Shocker.
Yeah, yeah, that one.
At
That one
all.
is a little.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't get that one.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah. But last thing I do want to say on this list though, Rome Streets. I like you over Conductor Beats.
Okay.
I really like you over Conductor Beats. Like when you're not on Conductor Beats, I really don't.
Nah, you're not.
Yeah, I don't really mess with them outside of Conductor Beats.
What is it?
You're going to catch some strays behind whatever production he raps on other than...
Conductor knows what he's doing for him. You know what I'm saying?
Like he form fits.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like when you find a producer that work, like, and that's the thing. What I'm trying to talk about, like, difference between production and non-production. Like, where, like, I'm sure that guy's like, hey, say, giving him instruction here versus where you just deliver the
beat.
shit how you want to,
Yeah.
and then you call it a day. When someone's actually like, nah, let's do
producer?
it.
That's
let's
the difference.
do another take. You can do it better than that. You can. I mean,
Like you said, like say it like this, flip this like this.
Yeah.
And okay, and then.
Maybe do this ad lib right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, the final result is a difference, and I think that's what you're seeing in the difference between
they probably
and not to say it. And I don't know the songs, but I mean I know when I hear music, I'm like, well, that's the difference between here. Like this is like a constructed song,
right?
And this is just some guys rapping over a beat.
It's a big difference.
Yeah, I watch a lot of Conductor's content on his TikTok channel.
Oh, word.
And he talks about how he puts beats together. And
And
then he describes like when he's doing a beat for a certain person, like whoever it may be, he just figures something out about him, and then kind of adds that into his production.
Okay.
So it's like, I get it.
Yeah.
But he's like a very not slept on at all, but he's like a best kept secret.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like when you hear that Conductor, it's like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? When the beat start playing, I don't care who, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you ready for that?
Yeah, it's just like you not expecting that, and then all of a sudden you just hear Conductor, and it's like, oh shit,
word,
dude got a Conductor beat. You know what I'm saying? So it's
I'm gonna check this Conductor out.
Yeah, dog.
I'm familiar.
I'm not on him.
I'm familiar, man. Yeah. Not like that, but I'm familiar.
Yeah, J. Cole got a Conductor beat on his last album.
Yeah,
or last. I wouldn't say it was an album, but the project he put out.
I'm sleeping on Conductor. Have to check it out.
Shit, Drake even rapped over some Conductor beats. So yeah.
Was he crooning or was he rapping?
Nah, he was rapping.
Okay.
He was rapping. Nah, Conductor gonna make you rap.
That's why I like, man. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yo, shout out to a real famous dude that be leaving some comments, man. He goes by birth date.
Birth date.
Birth date.
Birth date?
Birth date.
Okay, he be leaving comments on like videos and whatnot.
Yeah.
Social media.
He thinks he's funny?
Oh, yeah. Dude funny, man. So it was a video with a young lady discussing how she's not gonna be taking one for the team.
Okay.
But what I don't think is she did not understand that you are the one that we take for the team.
Oh, so she the one that would be like, man, damn, you want me to?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She's not self-aware.
She's not self-aware. She thinks she's hot shit, but she's not.
Well, I seen the video. And she a big girl. She pretty face. She got a pretty face.
Yeah, she got a pretty face.
But that is the one you take for the team.
But how big are you? Yeah. Because you can't trust this right here. Well, yeah, I hate girls that do these pictures like this.
Be morbidly obese. Like, yo, man, you ain't gonna be here long. Take care of yourself.
And the way she
you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, man, I can hear your heart beating. That ain't good.
But in one of the comments that was left, it said, it's like, yo, be quiet and do a review of them tacos. I was like, yo.
Damn.
That's rude.
Hey,
Yeah, no, that's hard body.
That's rude.
Man.
That's hard body.
That's hard body karate right there.
This guy sounds like a rude individual. Like,
very rude individual.
And it was the timing of it because like how she's talking, and it's just completely ignoring everything that she's saying with confidence because she's speaking so confidently.
It's like mariachi music playing in the
I
background.
will say now I do want to know about those tacos though. He not wrong about that. I do want to know about those
Yeah, I
tacos.
do want to know about the tacos. Yeah, but
it's good to have confidence.
it's good to have
It's
confidence.
good to have confidence. But yo, so like I guess it's social media now, and then all that stuff. I'm old, so I remember that before everybody was online, like everybody was on, like yo man, some confident motherfuckers out there. Like
Very.
like wow, like
Hey,
because there's an audience for everybody and everything.
I mean, but that is like, I mean, we've had this conversation before that like in the internet, if anything, it has tipped the scales of the cost of vagina. You know what I'm saying? Like, like I mean, like you like what you like. I'm not here. I'm not here to like whatever. But there was a certain time that certain women you would not find to have a big head.
No.
And like now, boy, it's like a roll of the dice. Anybody and anybody, like I mean, like you,
Paraplegics, people missing limbs, getting after it, which is good.
Which is good. Which is it's still weird that like I should be like, oh, you trying to flex on me, right? I was like, hey, that's cool. Hey. I was like, hey, if I'm not yours, if you can do better than me, hey, by all means, go get it. But it is just weird for to have like to flex on somebody. Like I'm like, whoa, okay, all right.
And you find a lot of this shit in those Pop My Balloon videos. It's like, yo, man, it's like I seen one where. The guy was like, she was like, why is he not your type? Man, this lady was so out of shape and just ugly.
Like, dissect a guy by what she assumes about him visually.
Yeah, but
like, you know what I'm saying?
She just ripped into him, and then he was like, you know what? I like him in shape. Next.
But to my point, like, I saw, like, clips of Kodak's, whatever. Maybe not the balloon popping, but the 20V.
Yeah.
He let every girl into the next round. Every one of these girls was like different than the next. I mean, like positively and negatively, like in every direction. Yeah. Like and he was like, yep.
Just getting after
and like, it literally was like, like looking at him like, cool. Nope, you going next. Yeah, like unless the girl was really trying to hug him, he was like, "No, you going like, Ma, you good? You already went to the next round."
Oh wow!
Like you going to the
next? He's just trying to. That's a numbers game right there. He playing the numbers game. He's just trying to. Hey, you gonna get something?
Which I know, homies said play the numbers game.
Oh, I know. I got homies play the numbers game. I'm like, yo, my God.
I could not be in those shows, man, because like some of the women that I've seen on them shows, there is no way I can allow the Chicago Bears defensive line to be talking crazy to
Pop a balloon on me.
Yeah. Pop my balloon with your ugly big back built ass.
Over here walking around with gout. On a
You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on.
You know what I'm saying?
I think it's levels to that shit, man, because like the one with I think the one that's like based out of like Phoenix. Mm-hmm. Very beautiful lady, always got like some new dress on, always fly.
Right.
She has the better guest.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Now, the one in St. Louis, oh my God.
It's very,
Oh, damn, y'all making St. Louis look bad. You know what I'm saying?
It's a different world because, like, back in the day, like, you know what I mean? Even before, like, you used to have the internet stuff, but social media wasn't as prevalent.
Right.
And so, like, even just several years back, you used to have, like, every girl was halfway cute, right? And let's say you dating a girl's halfway cute, whatever the mate, or a dude that's attractive or halfway attractive. Only people you really had to contend with through competition that's gonna blow up their head is somebody at work or somebody at the store or something.
Right.
That's it. No, that's it. Now,
proximity. People in close proximity to this person.
Yeah.
Right.
Now you got motherfuckers in Russia hollering at your girl. You got people not just at the job, but then you got people at the job that's looking at them naked online. Yeah. You got like it's like, yo, you got the whole globe hollering at your girlfriend or your boyfriend or your husband or whatever. So, and some people ain't really had that attention before. Now wait a minute.
Don't know how to act.
I'm missing the neck, but these people want to smash.
I say this all the time. You Africans are fucking up the game. They be all in the comments. Oh my God, girl. Oh my God.
Yeah,
my goodness.
It must be an immigrant thing because like I've been seeing Indian dudes too
going hard.
Like I'm just like, yo, you need to like calm it down, brother. Like this, has this approach ever worked? I want you to be my wife.
Yeah, that's what be tripping me out. I'll be like, yo, when does that work for you, man? Like, when has that been like, okay?
Are there some girls who maybe, yes, in India and Afghanistan and whatever, but like when these girls are trying it on American girls, this shit ain't never worked. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is this the game you coming with? And what told you that commenting on her picture on Facebook was gonna get you somewhere, man? Like,
it's an overload. And stop using all them goddamn emojis, man.
Bad emoji, a lot of
bad emojis, bro.
Yeah,
like, how many hearts you gonna put? Every color heart. Yeah, you know, flowers and fucking smiley faces.
It's one of those things, like the modern age, like of social media, makes me like feel so bad for women. Yeah. Like, I mean, like, God, like. I mean, even in the early days, like when motherfuckers figured out they could send pictures of their penises to girls, I'm just like, the number that girls would tell me, like, oh my God, John, this guy. I'm just like,
bro.
Off the rip.
What?
Off the rip.
Like, it's such a foreign concept from like, have I sent pictures of my, yes, but by request only, you know what I'm saying?
Yo,
request only.
I can't front, man. Man, it's been time I opened up my DMs. I don't know who this girl is. I don't know. Girls is bold, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They worse than dudes. So I'll be like, yo, especially when I was with somebody, I'd get stuff sometimes like, hey, no. Like,
look,
titties and ass.
I often have gotten pictures from women like, say, okay, I'm not going to say, like, we know the deal. I'm a man.
That's different, yeah.
But like, a man, because we, like, if you, like, here's the thing is, if you don't even understand women don't even like penises like that,
right?
Like, you've already got something wrong. If you're an adult man and you ain't figured that shit out, something's wrong with you off top anyway. And then to think that, and here's the thing is by like pure, just the data set of hearing it, it's not even dudes with big Johnsons. It's guys sending 2-inch peens to like girls like what were you expecting her?
Big soft body.
Like, you sent this bitch a fucking beanie weenie hanging between your legs, and you thought she was like gonna be gushing.
You won't get this. You won't get this.
I mean, like, you ain't a dude packing a foot in your pants. Right. You sent a beanie weenie.
Yeah, man.
And like, you don't want it, like. Bitch, who won't? Like, who's gonna want that? Like,
but yo, that's where there has to be some kind of something missing in the mind for you to not realize that. Like, if you're not realizing that and you a grown man, you're not getting that. Either like you a rapist, you a perv, something's going on, man.
Like, something going on.
Like, dude, women aren't wired like that. I mean, like, you can learn. Okay, there are exceptions to every rule, but I mean, by high school, you should be like girls ain't like, whip it out, big boy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, these girls don't have any this. Like, they want to see that guy's penis, not y'all's penis.
Very specific with what they want to see.
Right. We want to see all the titties, not just her titties. We in high school, you want to see. I'll even see her titties.
Yeah, I'm like, yo.
But like, girls only want to see that guy's
very
penis.
Specific
you know
with
what I'm
the
saying?
penis.
Yeah, very specific.
Right.
And they get mad pissed off if they get something they don't want. But if they want it, it's all gravy.
And they fucking should be. It boggles my mind that that we have this many men wired that way that could just be like,
oh, here's my dick.
Here you go. You didn't ask for this in any kind of way, but I'm sending it to you.
Shit, I'm gonna send it, eat a pot pie or something. Here come dick. You know what I mean? Like, man, like, nah.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of that. But you know what I'm not a fan of? Like, either though, like you said, women are bold and shit.
Yo.
But it's like, I've met girls that like I was not attracted to at all. Mm-hmm. But like they might have my number or the email or some shit, and they sending me pictures, and it's like, I don't want to see your big ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. I did not ask for this. And, they got them little mashed up dimples in their booty and shit. It's like, ugh.
What, talking about hell damage on their ass?
Yeah. Hey, for the right girl, I don't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
for the right one, I don't care.
Give a damn.
Hey, hell damage, I see you.
Yeah, I see what's up with it.
Hell damage.
What's up with the hell damage?
I see you.
Yeah, but if you don't want to see it.
Yeah, I remember I met this girl on this dating site, man, and we went out one time. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, it was like, all right, it was nice meeting you. Maybe we could do this again. She got in her car, she left. I got in my car, I left. Man, the next day, it was like all kind of, I miss you when you playing with me. So here's a pic. Titties, ass, pussy. I'm
Yo,
just like,
damn.
stop this shit.
Yeah.
My
Stop.
first Tinder date ever, like she halfway catfished me, but even before the date, she had sent like whatever picture. I'm like, oh yeah,
okay.
she's pretty.
Yeah.
And then boom, it was like lingerie. But I'm like, okay, this is like, is this what Tinder is? Like I'm like, this is
Right.
This is crazy. Like I'm not even asking for no pictures
Yeah,
like this.
yeah.
And then like, I met the girl. Like I was like, oh, you was trying to hopefully think that I'd be like, oh. You don't
let me
look
see-
you don't
let me
look
see you
perfectly
something back.
like your pictures. I'm not gonna care because you already put the titties on dick. No, I was too far along in my years by that point. I was like, no, I was like,
Man, one of the worst experience I ever had. This is back when they had blackpeoplemeet.com.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. I remember the commercials and whatnot. Man.
So this lady hits me up, right? Now I look at her profile pic. She's cute.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we start chatting. And I'm like, all right, cool. So then the chat moved on to talking on the phone. So we're talking, and I remember she's like, yeah, I just broke up with my boyfriend. We were together for like 9 years. And she kept talking about dude. So I told her, I said, hey, listen,
That's ill.
I don't think you ready to
Right.
move on. I
Right.
think you might need to give yourself some time or see if you could work it out with dude.
Right.
Like, but I'm not going I
You're
don't
not with
wanna,
it, yeah.
I'm not going to hook up with you. You know what I'm saying? Cuz you keep talking about dude, and I think you might need to explore that a little bit more.
Yeah.
So we get off the phone that night, dog. Like the next morning, I had 35 text messages.
Oh, wow.
And I had over 20 missed calls. And like the text messages was like, wake up, answer the phone.
What the?
Like, all in caps. Like,
Dang.
like I'm trying to call you, you're not answering.
Yo.
And like at that time I worked second shift.
Oh,
so I was
okay.
like,
Yeah, you out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm knocked out. So then she started sending like all these pictures. Bro, she sent me pictures from when she was like, before she had her baby, after she had her baby.
That's psycho right there. She's trying to kill you. She
Yeah.
ain't trying to date you. She's trying to kill you.
I mean, like, just all these pictures.
Was she like licking the knife in any of the pictures?
No,
like,
no.
You know what I'm saying?
lucky you didn't have no pets.
Oh yeah, they been gone.
So then when she finally got a hold of me, she was like, hey, did you get my messages? I was like,
Whoa.
yeah, all 35 of them motherfuckers.
Hell
Like, you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like, what the fuck were you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's like the scene from The Cable Guy where dude just kept calling him and calling him and calling him. Talking about we having a fun game of phone tag. Dude didn't answer one time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, dude.
Man, she was
That's psycho, man. That's,
So like,
she was psycho.
So did she-
though.
how
so
did
did you
you-
tell her like, hey, we shouldn't be arguing about this on the phone? Get over here.
No, so my
he
thing
wouldn't be here,
was,
shit.
like in my mind, I was like, she crazy. So
Oh yeah.
I just try to keep it cool with her over the
Okay,
phone
okay.
and talk to her.
Were you doing that nervous? Ha yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So one day she called me and I had enough. I could tell.
Yeah.
I had enough because I just start snapping at her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like everything she would say, I just snap it right back in her face or whatever. And everybody knows, my dad's from Africa. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she was like, we get out the phone and I was like, hey, she wanted me to move in with her.
What?
I said, ma'am, first of all, you have a daughter. You have a little daughter. You don't know me for shit.
That's terrible.
And you asking me to move in with you? You know what I'm saying?
That's scary, man.
You don't know who I am.
That
Hell,
poor
you
kid.
saw that one night we went to watch a Mavs game at that one bar. We in the furthest corner of the bar.
yeah.
In the cut, trying to stay out the way. Wasn't even nobody really in the bar. So
Right,
we still
right.
trying to stay out the way just to watch. I think we had did an episode
Okay.
of our other podcast,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
we're like, hey, we both live in Louisville.
Yeah.
Let's come
Go
and
have a
chill,
little
whatever.
drink.
Yeah.
Watch the
This
game.
lady comes over, and I mean, like she like na 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 na, and on me, and I'm talking about in the
Yeah.
span of 3 hours, she has like trying to convince me to take her home, and what I'm like, Ma, I was like, I don't want to I'll talk to you, whatever, but I gotta I don't need to. It's like a Tuesday night, or a Wednesday, whatever.
See,
I'm
you know
like,
why though? Because you would challenge.
Yeah.
That's all it takes. I'm telling you, man, it's female psychology. Not all of them.
You absolutely right.
But it's the challenge.
hilarious. She's trying to play like thinking I'm like Mom, I'm not gonna chase nobody because she's
Right,
like
right.
trying to offer to play. I'm like, I get, you just have a good night then.
Oh, cool,
Like,
yeah.
I'm not looking for a challenge.
Right, yeah.
And then I would go to the
Yeah,
bathroom
fuck that.
and she would be like, what's his story? I want him.
Yeah, I want him. What's the story?
That's what it is.
But
dog.
what did she
And I
say to you? Like,
What she
I
said?
think she said, well, like, why are you like here alone or something? Are you gay or something?
Yeah. She was like, why are you watching basketball? Are you gay?
Oh, yeah.
Why are you
like,
watching basketball? What's that
I'm
to do
watching
with
basketball because I like basketball, bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? It had nothing to do with my
What's that to do
sexuality.
with being gay?
Yeah,
Oh,
That's
man.
wild right there.
That
She
lady,
off.
let me tell you,
She off,
That
man.
lady was crazy.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
avoid murder, man. You almost got
I
killed.
almost did get murdered.
You got killed.
I had to sacrifice an MTV hat. I had really come to love because
Yeah.
she just wanted it. It was like the cost of my. It was either like my life. Like she was trying to like basically get us basically engaged in the span of 3 hours.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like I was like,
That's
no.
crazy.
I was like, no.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
like, we're going to be together. We might as well sleep together. I was like,
Oh,
no,
wow.
Dog,
no.
Yeah, she was
no,
trying to skin you
no,
and wear you as a
man.
suit. That's what
She
she was
was
trying
And
to
then
do.
here's the weirdest thing is though, like your apartment's different. Like you don't have any space above your
Yeah, yeah,
cabinets.
yeah.
Hers did, and like she was like, "Hey, can you get like?" And I remember like in the midst of me like leaving her apartment because again like she was drunk and like was gonna drive home, and I was like, I cannot let this woman like
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like she gonna kill. So she was drunk, and crazy, and so like she was like, "Can you get the block off the tab?" I was like,
Yeah, yeah.
"Why?" I was like, "If you can't get it, why is it up there?" She's like, "My kids put it up there." I was like, "Oh Jesus!" I was like, "Your kids know you crazy? I'm getting the fuck out."
But you know, like and we all got them homeboys that would have been all about it.
All
I've had
about
homeboys
it.
be like, when I be in them situations, I'm like, hell no, they ain't going home with it. Nah, man, she faded, man. That's like rape, man. I ain't doing that shit.
Yeah.
But she cute. Yeah, she cute, man. But I don't know what's going on with her. I ain't doing that shit. They be like,
I'll put
man, what's
you in
wrong
that-
with you, man? I'm gonna go get on it. Yeah, you go do that
Yeah,
then.
you do
not
that.
me.
You do that then. Yeah, be almost these nah, man, nah.
But
I
yeah,
don't
like I was saying with old girl, she when she started snapping on me, we got into an argument, and then she was like, and I was like, look, hey, I had enough, lose my number, you know what I'm saying? And then that's
crazy.
Yeah, she started calling me, leaving messages. I don't even like Africans anyway. I was like, good bitch. Like,
That's my point. Leave me alone.
Leave me the fuck alone. You know? So yeah, man. But I'm pretty sure she's in a insane asylum right about now. Like,
I mean, like back in the day, like I'm thinking it's like damn near like doing a Harry Potter magic trick to get a girl. And then
Right.
these days, if I don't try to sleep with a woman, that could change her mind whether or not
yeah, dog.
she won't. Like I'm talking about, she could never have. But like, if the fact that I'm not trying to flirt with her, not trying to like, like in the midst of being alone and and I'm like, all right.
Catch
Like,
you
you know what I'm
later.
saying? Have a good one.
Alrighty.
I'll see you
Dog,
later.
I'm telling you, it's that weird challenge. Like, why don't he think I'm hot?
Like, right, wait, why don't he like, what's wrong with me or what?
Yes.
Like, what's so good about him that he don't even like,
And it's like, nah, man, just I'm
no,
chilling,
like,
man. I'm good.
Here's the thing is exactly what I said earlier is like, because I empathize with the fuck y'all go through. I don't want to be another motherfucker
One of them dudes.
slinging his peen at
Yeah, one of them
you
dudes.
just because you're attractive or whatever. I was like, the other thing is, if I don't like you, like I really don't want you at this
Yeah.
point anyway.
Yeah.
So I'd rather just be like, if you don't feel me like that, I'm cool.
Cool,
Or if
yeah.
you're not even a girl, I'm feeling like that.
Yeah.
Cool. So why do I even have to make you feel awkward? You know what I'm saying? Like I'd rather just literally, John doesn't treat me like a fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like a piece of meat. Like,
Yeah, I'm big on the vibes, man. If the like the things that I do not tolerate, I'm stern on that. Like back when I was younger, I'd be like,
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
she do this, but that's all right.
Yeah.
You know, like-
I'm like that now.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you get
But
older,
now
I'm
I'm
cool.
like, hey, you do this, I can.
oh man,
I'm
in my
cool.
20s, the shit I would be willing to put up with
Yeah.
versus now
Yeah.
is like radically
Yeah,
different.
man,
Radically
that,
Again,
Uh,
like if the vibes is off, I'm just like, nah,
Nope.
I'm good. You know what I mean?
I mean, I
I'll be
used
like,
to
I don't
remember,
know how many years I got left on this earth, so I ain't trying to waste them with some
Facts.
psycho.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
and
saying?
like back in the day, I used to drive by the red flags. Now I'm like, was that a red
I
flag?
see a
Like,
pink flag. I'm like,
I'm like,
Yeah.
nah,
Nah,
it ain't
that's
work.
too close.
Because I already know how it's gonna go. Most of the time, most of these red flags, if they're specific ones, I already know how this is gonna go.
Right.
And why do I need to repeat mistakes I've already made in the past when I already know, man? You know what I'm saying?
It'd be too stressful enough as it is, man. I don't need all that. You know what I mean? I don't care what you look like.
Like,
You
I
know
mean,
what
I hope you, like, here's the thing is, like, if I'm not for you, I hope tomorrow you meet the motherfucker you want tomorrow. I mean, after
Right.
I leave your presence, I hope
Yeah.
he delivers your DoorDash after I leave and he's the love of your life. Like, if you're not for me, then I don't want you. You know, if I'm not, if you don't want me, shit, you don't got to worry about me wanting you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we good
off top, yeah.
We good.
I wish everybody to find the love of their life. I don't know that you will, because most of these motherfuckers be, men and women, be fucking settling for shit left and right.
Well, a lot they say like the younger cats ain't even dating. They say like, yo, it's something like 50 to 60% of like younger dudes. I forget what the ages are. They say now he's like, nah, I'm cool. I'm
Dude,
gonna stay home, play video games and shit.
I mean, I think some of it is also like because I've been watching like my kid, like my son is. Oldest son he'll be 22 this year, and then my youngest son will be 20 this year, and so like I have for the last 10 years of seeing it. I just see by and large these boys don't care about girls,
right.
Like they be like computers, video games,
stuff like that.
Like and it'll be the homie. Like I used to be asking like 6-year-old boys to like 19-year-old boys like. It is Saturday night.
What you doing?
And there's a bunch.
Don't want to have cars neither.
Like
don't care about driving.
Yeah, but a lot of them don't. But a lot of them would be. Well, a lot of the kids I know have cars, but they all at one person's house. No girls around.
Cool.
Like a bunch of dudes. Like y'all don't care where women your age are right now.
But then you look online, like you see all what they exposed to. It's like y'all don't mess. Even that, like because
maybe they know better than us. I just be like,
because it's a bit much, man.
I mean, at 20 years old, hell, as soon as I got to college, 18 years old, I'm like, I'm going out.
Oh, yeah.
At least 2 days.
Oh,
These kids be getting to 21 and barely have been to a bar or gone to a nightclub and shit like that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I remember like just like my younger years. It was like the thing for me to do was to go out and get girls. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like all the type of friends I had, we like, all right, where do we think the women is at?
Yes.
And then we need to go over there. Yeah. These motherfuckers today don't care where the women are at.
But me now,
and ain't going if they did know.
Me now is like, okay, so like for instance, like my birthday, I always go out of town somewhere. I always plan a trip for myself. So a lady friend of mine that, you know, she's just a friend, but we talk.
Right.
And she's like, you be going out of town like that by yourself? And I'm like,
yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I be out of town.
I don't want you fucking up my shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's go over here. No, bitch, this is my trip. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's do this, let's do that. I don't need none of that. I want peace. You know what I'm saying? I just want to enjoy myself. Check my own scenery. I'm gonna go to my own events that I want to go to. You know what I'm saying?
Without having to deal with all the other mess.
With all the extra shit. Like I had a lady friend that I met, and she lives in Iowa, and so like I haven't seen her in like a long time. So I was like, well, hey, you live in Iowa. I know this is kind of strange. I'm gonna come out there and visit you. It's part of my birthday trip.
Right.
I'm gonna swing by there, then I'm gonna go over here.
Yeah.
And I mentioned to her that one of my stops is I'm going to Chicago.
Right.
Oh, we should go together.
Oh.
Nah. She was like, and then it turned into a whole thing. Like, so you do know you'll have to get like 2 rooms. Bitch, I didn't invite you.
Ooh.
You can get your own room. Ooh. You know what I'm saying?
Why
like,
would I have to? Why would I pay for?
I mean, I've been invited on a cruise. It's been a minute, but I was invited on a cruise with this bad chick. Like, I'll pay for. I want to go. Bad chick. Like, I had no business being with bad. Like, she's bad. But I was like, just as a dude, it's like, man, that means I don't have to be on a ship with her. Like, and I can't like chill.
Yeah.
Like, damn, most dudes would have been like, holy shit, yeah. But I was like, nah, man, cause I made some excuse with my mom thing. We gonna be cooped up together, and I'm gonna want to chill, and you gonna be wanting to run around, do all this, even though you paying. Nah, I'm cool. I don't care what you look like. I mean, you cool too. I like hanging out with you.
Yeah.
But like you said, I want my peace, man.
I want my
if
peace.
I want to sleep in, I want to sleep in.
Yeah.
See,
like if I want to do this, I want to do that.
On that cruise I was on, I'm the one that like paid for. Hell, she hadn't even paid the money that she owed me. So I just do with it. Like after that day I got punched in the head, I had met a bunch of friends on the fucking cruise.
He was out.
So like I was like doing shit. Like these people were like, should you invite her? I'm like, hell no. I was like, if y'all want to invite her, y'all nice people, y'all can. I'm not going to front on that. And they would. I was like, but I'm not like, because this, like, the conversation to New Orleans was crazy. Now, she did drive. She was still like hundreds of dollars in the hole, not even pay me back for her end of the trip.
Oh, wow.
She was like, she goes, I hope you're not stingy with your money.
With your money.
Because she had ill prepared to go on this trip and like had no money after paying bills and was banking on me to like pay for excursions, pay for, like, again, I already told, like, prior to this, I was like, we just going as friends.
Yeah.
I was like, there's no, like, I was like, the bed, like, you know, because these beds can go together.
Right.
I was like, our beds are going to be apart.
See, that's
like,
what, like,
you know what
I
I'm saying?
Like,
Like,
even though, like, the girl was cool, she's beautiful, freaking beautiful, all kinds of stuff. She had money. I was just like, some people was like, nah, man, because you're going to be confined with this person.
Yeah.
They cool, they look good, but nah. And just as a dude, you know what I'm saying? I guess as an older dude at the time, I was like, nah.
Yeah, this was in my mid 30s, and I was like, after I was already uncomfortable, I was more uncomfortable in the room. So I was
bet.
like, boy, I was doing. Like, and she didn't, like, I was going to Harry Potter trivia, like, which I love, but she didn't. I was going to everything.
Just trying to get away.
I know she didn't like that I would like, and like, because at first when I was like, oh, you know, we can go do this if that's what you want. I was, you know, because she was kind of antisocial. I guess when she knows everybody, because she was real fun hanging around these social groups together.
Right, because she knew everybody.
Right, she knew everybody, but like, and I guess she ran through everybody, but on the thing, she was like antisocial. I was the motherfucker making friends with everybody and friend groups. Like, hey, y'all should, when we land, you should come with me. I'm like, oh, cool, whatever. Yeah, of course. Dude, this motherfucker would just wander like a sad puppy around the fucking ship and shit.
Wow.
Like, and then, but here's the worst part is she was telling people we were together.
See, man, you look, you made it back alive, dog. She punching you in the head when you were asleep.
I'm
telling people
lucky.
y'all together.
No, she's lucky to make it. Like, my first instinct, and I had a balcony. I had a door and a balcony. My first instinct was to take her and to Jazzy Jeff her over the rail. Okay,
Shark
like
food.
but my back in my mind, I was like, oh, they got cameras. Well, a year later, I was talking to somebody who worked on like cruise line. They're like, nah, like they. Was
you could have murdered and got away.
Oh
with
yeah, because multiple times people fall over ships, and like
that's it.
If there's no legitimate evidence, like to like what happened, the motherfucker, was drunk and tripped over and fell over.
Yeah.
I mean, like even by the time you even turn the boats around, even like in these Caribbean waters, either they can't find you or you're generally drowned by the time they come back around. Oh, she would have been. She'd have been out of there. I mean, like I was like, did you? I mean, you punched in the head for snoring. I was like,
that's psycho business.
I'll knock you off the map.
That's psycho business, yeah, man. Just you gotta avoid all that as much as you can, man.
Yeah, no, I mean, like now, oh no, I'd rather like, oh, you want to go on a cruise together? I'll get my own room. You get your own room.
See, I'm so like weird. I don't even want to go on a cruise by myself because I just don't want to be around the same people.
But that's the thing is like the cruise is so big. Like, I mean, that's the thing is when I was away from her, I wouldn't see her till I get back in the room at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
It'd be the next time I see her ass. Like, so like you could be off the fucking so many people and not even run across her. Now I did run across many people that were like, oh, you're such and such man. I was like, no.
Oh, that's whack.
You go to that room right now and see them beds. That bed is put apart on that motherfucker. I was like, don't even front.
Yeah, that's some crazy business. Man.
I told her I'll be your wingman.